Our souls shall forever remain there at the edge of the ever-current until they are able to witness the infinite presence within their own essence, reflected there across the surface of those pools of eternity, those pools of eternity. Whereas upon birth here on earth, we must all first learn to survive, while only soon after, with the approach of time encroaching upon our own coming of age by that final chapter, we must each dare to prepare ourselves to one day face our greatest fears when they're standing naked and bare at the Rubicon of those crossroads between light and dark. We as souls must all eventually learn to open our hearts at the embracing moment of knowing our own ghosts. Those wise enough amongst us know that in this life, in order for our bodies and minds to thrive, we each require of our own a form of self-care, sustaining sustenance, wellness, and indeed meditation and prayer. Our practitioners of the mystic Christic magic here in life these days are full of light. So, for those of us with sight that by night rise above, let our perspective of this world serve the legacy of love. Here in this life, these days are full of light. Though our corporal bodies in this life will not survive, we all seek to thrive, living happily ever after, while once upon a time, in these days of our lives, we find ourselves incarnated, having once again flown down from the stars. Now, already aware that this journey must end, as long as our mortal coils last, we as souls shall live inside our castles, once built with those stones cast from the mold in the form of our own flesh and bone. Our spirits are alive, having lived through many, many lifetimes within those fragile confines of our own bodies, divine temple walls. While always there, most often unseen goes the spirit ghost in our machine, cloaked, though in open view our souls stay hidden behind a veil. Unless properly provoked, they will there remain, while the memory of our mind stays out of reach of total recall. Our true identities only there to be seen when perceived beneath the surface of our skin. Our deepest self stays disguised behind our masks, while always residing somewhere there inside within. Here in this life, these days are full of light. Therefore, those of us with sight that by night rise above, let our perspective of this world serve the legacy of love. Here in these days, our world is full of light. Our souls shall forever remain there at the edge of the ever-current until they are able to witness the infinite presence within their own essence, reflected there across the surface of those pools of eternity. Pools.